Hi guys, long time no see. Welcome back to my channel. My name is Madalyn. If you are new here, please go ahead and subscribe if you aren't already. Sorry if you can hear the laundry going in the background. It's been a few months. I think the last thing I posted on here was our trip to Rhode Island, our little bit of a catastrophic trip to Rhode Island. Where have I been? What have I been doing? Honestly, I haven't gone anywhere. I still post consistently on YouTube Shorts, if you didn't know. I post a lot of fashion, a lot of beauty and lifestyle content on there. So if you like following me, just know I didn't go anywhere. I am still here. I'm just loving posting short form content at the moment. I have to apologize for this lighting too. I don't know where you guys live. I am in New Jersey, New York area, and it has not stopped raining, I feel like, for 2 months. And it is another gloomy day outside, hence why it's so dark in here. Nothing crazy insane has happened. Like I said, I've really just been on my content game. I have been loving creating, making, editing, posting short form content. No, don't knock it down. Don't knock it down. There he is. There he is. Hello. Major update with him. He just got neutered. He has been loving life. Ooh. He's been loving the high life the past couple of days. But you've been okay, right? You've been okay. I'd say probably towards the end of last year is when I started to take content creation a little bit more serious. I mean, being completely transparent, that is ultimately what I want to do full time. I am so tired of my 9-to-5 job that I have to commute into 5 days a week. I'm just a little bit over it. And maybe that sounds a little out of touch, but I firmly believe if you're in the New York City area and you have to commute into the city, it freaking sucks. Honestly, I'm just kind of at a point where I am not enjoying retail anymore. For me personally, I think it's kind of pointless in my life. I feel like I'm not really doing anything. And I truly love and feel fulfilled whenever I'm creating content. When I'm not at work, I am home and I'm filming and I'm editing and I'm trying to get all of my ducks in a row so I can, like I said, take this more serious and hopefully make it profitable for me. I feel like life is too short to just not do what you love, and that's kind of been my attitude over the last few months. I figured, the more I post, the more consistent I am. Like, I'm going to have a breakthrough eventually. I've been accepted into the creator pilot program on TikTok. I'm getting approved for samples on TikTok. I've had brands reach out to me outside of TikTok wanting me to promote their products. So that has been really exciting. I have a goal for myself this year to leave my 9-to-5 job to pursue this full time. So keep your little fingers and toes crossed for me. So it is my day off from my lovely retail job in the city. Couldn't be more thrilled. I was literally losing my marbles yesterday. And what am I doing today? Content. It's about 10:30 now. I've already had a little bit of a morning to myself, kind of bouncing in between like cleaning the apartment and also getting my ducks in a row for creating content. I honestly have got a lot on my schedule that I need to film, that I need to create, and it's gonna suck because the weather is so not good today and I really wanted to do some stuff outside. But in a few minutes here, I'm actually gonna go to the gym. That is another small life update. I have become a gym girly. Am I where I want to be? Not yet, but I have seen such a crazy improvement in the way that I look in the past few months, even the way that I feel. I really wanted to look and feel my best for our upcoming Cape Cod trip next month. I cannot freaking wait for that trip. I need to be by a pool and I need a freaking pina colada in my hand. Anyway, I wanted to look and feel my best by then, and honestly, I have seen some improvements and I have really been loving incorporating the gym into my everyday routine. And another thing which I never thought I would say, I have started running. That is a huge deal to me because I hate cardio. That is not my thing. I know that cardio is necessary, but I literally hate running so much. But it's kind of been nice. I'm not out here running like 10 miles or anything. Like, I started with 1 mile and my most is 2 miles, but I have felt a sense of accomplishment by running because I've always said, I'm not a runner, I can't do it. I feel miserable when I do it, but it feels very nice when you're done. And I think it has also contributed to part of my transformation, I guess, mentally and physically. So I'm gonna go downstairs in a few minutes and we'll see how far I run. I'm not really in the mood to like work out, but I do want to get a good run in today. When I get back, I'm going to be doing more content, and then at 3 o'clock I have a nail appointment. This is the current state of my nails. It's kind of like this subtle shimmer color. I really like it, but I have no idea what I want to do. The thing is with my lovely job is that I have to keep my nails fairly neutral. I can do pinks, lavenders, creams. I can't do red. I can't do black, which I'm like, I really want a red nail for Cape Cod. I honestly might just go ahead and do it. But I don't know, I was kind of thinking today, maybe I do like a coral. I've never done coral on myself before, so I think I'm gonna give that a go. And the rest of the day I think is my oyster, honestly. It's probably gonna be filled with filming and editing, which I love. I kind of wanted to take it easy later today and just chill, because I feel like this is the thing with having a full-time job and wanting to pursue content creation. It's like there's no breaks, and burnout is very real. And I think it's important to take some time. If you're on the same journey that I am, take some freaking time for yourself to just relax, even if it's an hour to like cut on YouTube, cut on your favorite show. I'm trying to be way more mindful of that, because I want to pursue this so badly that I find that it's all that I'm doing. Enough of the rambling, we gotta be done. I am drinking my electrolytes for this run. I like to have Element, LMNT, Element. First heard about them from Lauren Elizabeth, and I was kind of like, oh, you know, whatever. But it definitely makes a difference, particularly with running. I don't really have one of these if I'm just gonna work out, but for a run, these are freaking amazing. So I've been sipping on this. I was just playing with this piggy. He turned 1 a couple of weeks ago, which just blows my mind. In 2 months, we will have had him for 1 whole year. You're growing up so fast. So yeah, let me know what you guys have been up to. I have missed posting long form content. If you're interested at all in my content creator journey, I'm gonna have my TikTok linked below, because I have been posting so much on there, and like I said, I've really just been loving it. So I'd love for you to join me there. Okay, let's get moving. Okay, so I've managed to pry myself off the couch, and we're gonna go get a run in. It has been such a productive morning. I've just been doing a lot of admin type stuff, like emails, setting up accounts, got a TikTok up. It's been very productive. So we need to get moving, and we need to sweat a little bit. Do you ever get in that mood where it's like, I just need to sweat, I just need to move, I just need to destroy my body for a few minutes? That's the kind of mood that I'm in. This may be kind of gross, but I don't think I washed my hair in like 5 days. I used to be that person that had to wash their hair like every other day, but that's not good for your hair. It like strips the oils from your scalp. So my hair has been doing pretty well going 4 or 5 days. I usually keep it down for 2 days, and then I'll just throw it up in a ponytail or a bun. My breakage is growing out, you guys. I'm so happy about that. If you're new, like half of my hair was gone because I used to be bleach blonde. And I had a very tragic experience where they left the bleach on for too long, and most of my hair, not most of, but a decent amount of my hair broke off, and my hair was like all the way down to here. It was so beautiful. I was so upset. And so I cut it to like above my collarbone, and then I dyed it to my natural hair color. And I have to say, I actually am liking my natural hair color on me more than I thought. I thought it was going to wash me out a lot, but I really love, honestly, the way that it looks on me. And I think it's appropriate for a 27-year-old. It feels very luxe. It doesn't feel fakey. As you can see, there's still a little bit of that platinum left, but we're almost there. I'm probably going to give myself a little bit of a hair trim today too. The little crop jacket I'm wearing is from Gymshark. I love this chocolatey color. This, I believe, don't kill me if I get this wrong, but it's from Lulu, and I want to say it's like an Align Energy Bra, or the Energy Bra, the long line one. I don't know. I'm not as huge of a consumer of Lululemon as a lot of girls are, but since being on my workout kick, I'm getting more into them. But I got this because of the compression and the support for the chest area, because when I'm running, let me tell you, they're going everywhere and I need them to be secure. And I also just appreciate a decent amount of coverage anyway. And this is the back, cute back, yay. And then I don't know the name of my leggings, but they're also from Gymshark. And I like these leggings because in the back they have this little like, one moment. There we go. So in the back, they have this little like scrunchy detail. I don't know if you can really tell. Also, don't judge me if my butt is not big. That's something that I have been working on. So yeah, and then for shoes, my tried and true On's Monster style. I normally don't do regular workouts in these just because of this part of the shoe here. It can kind of knock you off balance, but they're so light and perfect for running. So these are my, I guess, designated running shoes. I am so out of breath today. I don't know what's going on. It's gonna be a long run if I'm already out of breath. I'm hoping for at least 1.5 miles today. I won't go crazy and do 2. I'm really hoping for 1 mile. What's really frustrating is because I'm not like super into running, I'm just not getting into it. I get the craziest stitches and I really try to hydrate before I run, but I find that I always get them and it makes it so much harder to run. Like I have found myself saying, oh, I could go so much further if I didn't have a cramp. So if you have any recs or suggestions for that, please let me know. Please help a girl out because I want to go further. Okay, we're done blabbering. Let's go get our sweat on. Wish me luck. I don't even know what to say other than sorry for my appearance. That was a hot one. That was a brutal one. I feel like if my breathing felt a little better today, I easily could have done 2 miles, so that's a little bit frustrating, but nonetheless, that was such a good run. I am so sweaty. That's what I wanted. And I'm also so lucky that I am the only one in the gym right now. It's so nice. I mean, it is a Tuesday, so people are probably working. Also, there is one treadmill that I like to use in this gym, and it's facing a mirror, and I don't know what the whole psychology of it is, but I like being able to look at myself when I'm running. I think it's just to make sure that I'm running in a line and I'm not gonna like, I don't know, go to the left or the right side. But my treadmill was open today, so 2 wins at the gym today. I am gonna go cool off now and drink a lot of water, and then David and I are gonna go to lunch. That's such a treat. I don't know where we're gonna go, but I look forward to seeing where we're gonna go because I've only had a Chomps beef stick today, which is like 100 calories. So I guess I am technically in a calorie deficit right now. It's 1 o'clock, have not had breakfast, have not had lunch. So we need to get some protein and we need to get some fuel. I'm back and I went for the coral color for my nails. I love it. So I am getting ready to go on a trip and I'm going to begin the packing process. And I wanted to show you guys the new suitcase that I got. Level 8 kindly sent me one of their suitcases to give a go and I have been loving it so far. I chose the 28-inch Voyager suitcase. This is in the black and yellow colorway, limited edition, by the way. Level 8's whole shtick is that they want to make travel less of a burden, more enjoyable. And obviously when we travel, we have all of our personal items with us. They want to make the experience a little more joyful. They call this your intimate travel companion. There's definitely a few features that make this suitcase a game changer, starting with the handle. This is supposed to be a little bit more ergonomical to roll around. And I have to say, it actually does feel better than your average suitcase. Normal suitcases have the handles going down in the middle, but this handle is way more comfortable to roll. And I have to say, you definitely have more control over the suitcase with the wider handle here. Also, as a bonus, because the handle goes on the outside of the case, it actually eliminates that annoying bump in the middle of it. You know what I'm talking about if you have packed before. So it's essentially giving you a little bit more space to pack. So that was number one for me, but number two is the high quality hard shell material. It's light and strong with a solid and anti-scratch surface, which provides sturdier protection essentially. I've used this thing a couple times now and it still looks brand spanking new. It moves in silence with its 360-degree quiet spinner wheels for graceful maneuvering. Also, which is super important and very cool, it has these TSA approved locks already built into the case. It honestly just kind of streamlines security checks. Alongside the lock, you'll notice these two slim inserts, and it looks a little bit funny, but this is actually where the zippers go, and that essentially is your lock. And normal suitcases usually have only two handles, but this one has three. I have not seen a suitcase like this. The third handle is located on the front exterior of the suitcase. Now moving on into the inside, it actually has an interior compression system for neat and secure stowing. It even has a dry wet separation pocket for smart clean organization and two expansive compartments for all of your essentials that you need to bring with you. This thing can pack a lot, which I appreciate. I am a girl. One side, as we know, is just dedicated to shoes. The other side is just for clothes, and it packs a lot, which I really appreciate. As I said, I'm going on a trip soon, and my boyfriend and I were doing a little getaway just for one night, and we figured since it's so spacious that one side can be mine and one side can be his, it's easily going to fit all of our belongings in it. I'm sure all of you have upcoming summer vacays. If you're looking to level up your luggage game, I do have a link for you that's gonna be below in the description and a cheeky little discount code, Madalyn10, that you can use towards your purchase. You guys are getting me nice and fresh this morning. I literally just got out of bed. I have not washed my face and I have not brushed my teeth yet. Which brings me to Biome, the toothpaste without the BS. If this is revolutionary, you guys need to know about it first. So I just filmed a quick video for TikTok. This was for Biome. This is their no BS toothpaste knobs without the BS. I was actually blown away. I've always been curious to see if these actually work, and this was actually so amazing. Their whole thing is like clean ingredients, no BS. We're very transparent with the ingredients that we have in it. And it's fluoride free, which is awesome. The flavor is also really, really good too. So if you're curious about these, definitely give them a go. I actually got these as a TikTok free sample. So a little bit of info for you there. Wow, what an afternoon it's been. Really just been going away at it on the computer. I started making a media kit for myself, which I plan to send to brands via email, like me reaching out to them first. I've always heard of a media kit, but it's essentially your resume for being a content creator slash influencer. So I got started on that, filmed this video, and we are about to eat. I think we're gonna order in Mexican, which sounds really, really good.